welcome back to our channel. So today let's begin with the next topic, which says how to learn the patterns, and as well as we are going to learn how to write the small letters. So first of all, let's begin with the patterns. So make the lines on the given shadow. So let's learn how to make the given lines on the shadow. So as we have seen, a slanting line downwards, upwards, downwards, once again, downwards, upwards, downwards, once again, downwards, upwards, downwards, downwards, upwards, downwards, down, up, down, and hence we are easily able to make the pattern. Now let's move ahead to the next pattern, which is up, down, up and down, 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 up, down, up and down. So this is how we easily learn to make this pattern also. Now next is the simple one, that we have to make a circle. We have to make a circle once again. Just we have to do is rotate our pencil in a circular form, right? Next, very easy. Now in the above pattern, as you can see that we have made only one circular formation, and in this we have to make two circular formations. So let's rotate them once more. Once more, two circular formations, and we will easily be able to complete this pattern. So as you can see how simple it was. Let's move ahead now. So in the next formations we have some kind of lines. So let's read them. The first one is the sleeping lines. The next is the standing lines, the slanting lines. After that, the slanting lines from left to right. Again, the slanting lines in the zigzag form, down, up, down. Again, down, up, down. Again, we have the zigzag lines. So like this. And this is how we have learned to make all the patterns by drawing the different kind of lines. Now let's move ahead. So here we begin with our letters, how to learn how to write the small letters, right? So first of all we have been given A. So A stands for aeroplane. So let's practice A, how to write A. Simply what you are going to do is you are going to make a curve and then like this and a curve like this, and hence this is A for apple. So let's practice them within the lines. A for apple. Again, A for apple. Once again, A for apple. Once again, A for apple. The one last time, A for apple. And this is how we have simply learned to make a small letter, that is A. So now you are going to practice it yourself and make your letters even more better. Now let's move ahead. Now the next letter is B, and B stands for bus. So let's now read how to make B. So first of all we are going to make one standing line and then a curve like this, and we are simply able to make B. Now let's make them in proper lines. Standing line and a curve, B. B for bus. B for bus. B for bus, and B for bus. So this is how we can easily make B, and you have been given some more lines to practice. After that, let's move ahead. So the next alphabet is C. So let's see how to make C, and we have to give a big curve and it makes a C. So let's practice them in lines. C. C. C for cow. C for cow. C for cow. Right? Let's move ahead now. So next we have D alphabet. So D stands for dolphin. So let's see how to make D. One standing line and the opposite curve. So this makes D. Now let's practice it in lines. One slanting line and a curve which makes D. Again, D for dolphin. D for dolphin. D for dolphin. D for dolphin. Right? Now let's move ahead to the next letter. So now the letter that we have is E. So E stands for elephant. As you can see, there is a big, huge baby elephant over here. So now let's practice how to make E. Just one sleeping line and a curve from its end makes E. Now let's practice it in lines. One sleeping line and a curve. E. Sleeping line, curve, E for elephant. E for elephant. E for elephant. E for elephant. Right? So now you can practice by yourself and make yourself even more better. Now let's move ahead to the next alphabet. So the next alphabet is F. Now let's read. F stands for fish. So let's read F. Now make a standing line and a cut from the middle, which makes F for fish. Now let's practice it in lines. F for fish. 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 Now this is how we learn to make F for fish. Let's move ahead. So the next letter, that is G. G stands for grapes. So let's see how to make G. Just a small curve and a big line from here. So let's practice them in lines. G. G for grapes. G for grapes. G for grapes. G for grapes. Now let's move ahead. So the next letter is H. H stands for helicopter. So let's see how to make H. One standing line and then a slanting curve line from here. So let's practice them in lines. H for helicopter. 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 After that, let's move ahead. So the next alphabet that we have is I. So I stands for igloo. So let's make a standing line and then a dot above it which stands for I. So let's practice I in the lines. I. I for igloo. I for igloo. I for igloo. I for igloo. After that, let's move ahead. So the next that we have is J. J stands for G. So J for G. Let's practice J now. J for Jeep. 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 Let's move ahead to the next alphabet. So the next alphabet is K. So let's see, K stands for kiwi, and kiwi is a bird. So let's see how to make K a standing line and two slanting lines. So let's make it in the lines. K for kiwi, K for kiwi, K for kiwi, K for kiwi, K for kiwi. And hence we have completed. So that was all about this chapter. I hope you all are going to practice all these letters and going to be more perfect in your writing skills. So that was all about this topic. I hope you all enjoyed the video and learned something from this. So thank you so much. Have a great day ahead and see you all very soon.